Hi there, this is Angel Rivera, the Itinerant Librarian, coming now with an Under 5 review, where I tell you what you need to know about a book and help you decide if you want to read it or not in under 5 minutes. Today's book is 90% of Everything. Inside Shipping, the invisible industry that puts clothes on your back, gas in your car, and puts food on your plate. The book basically looks at an industry that few people bother to even think about, the shipping industry and the merchant navies. Most of what we buy and consume, not just in the US, but around the world, comes from somewhere else, and it arrives when large ships, those big giant ships that have containers on them. Very few people think about those crews that bring us clothes, electronics, food, and all sorts of other things. The book has an introduction. It's arranged into 11 chapters. It also includes notes and a list of books for further reading. It looks not only at shipping, it also looks at various issues and concerns around the shipping industry. Some of the additional topics include harbors, whales, piracy, merchant marine history, and religious missionaries. It also discusses issues within the industry. We need to be clear, shipping is not always an honest and transparent industry. Like many industries, it is highly exploitative, and it does all sorts of shady things such as flags of convenience, ports of registration for convenience, shady ownership of ships, and outright wage theft. It's not a glamorous trade. These are sailors that are often unappreciated, exploited, taken advantage of, and they lack often recourse or remedies when they suffer or they just get screwed over by their employers. But without them, the economies in the world would just grind to a halt. The narrative in the book is interesting. It can be a bit inconsistent. Some of the additional topics can feel a little bit more like a digression. I thought, for example, the chapter on the Second World War and merchant marines was a little bit too long for in relation to the rest of the book. The book is well documented with plenty of notes. The author, who actually sailed in a container ship for a while, as part of her research, she strives to get as many sides and parties represented as possible. So we get to hear from ship crews, company representatives, maritime organizations. She talked to people, she researched, and brings it all together. Overall, this is a book that I liked. Who will be interested in this book? Readers interested in business, maritime commerce, logistics, and labor topics. This is a good option for our local students here at the college. If you're writing a paper in a business class or in some kind of logistics topic, this may be a good option in terms of the text as well as the sources that it cites. Do note that the book was written before the COVID-19 pandemic, when the supply chain issues really took off. But if anything, the book shows that supply chain issues were already a problem before COVID-19 hit. So overall, pretty good book. I'm willing to give this a 3 out of 5 stars. The book again is 90% of Everything. It is published by Picador, and we do have it available here at the library. A couple of other books that I have read that would be similar in terms of appeal. The Year of Living Biblically. Also, Fried Twinkies, Buckle Bunnies, and Bull Riders. And the book Sleeping Around in America. So those would be 3 books that I have read that will be fairly similar if you have interest in this particular book. Again, thank you for watching, and in the words of Walter Mercado, mucha paz, mucho amor. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.